Hem, 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 hem. Pardon me, it took me a second. Got my shit ready. Yoop. Yoop. Can we hear me okay? It looks like we can hear me okay. How's it going, Turtle? We are on that blueprints shit today. We'll see how it goes. YouTube looks like it's still fine. All right. Shuffle it up here. All right, we got a fit and a get up. And threads. These are all slang for what you're wearing. I don't actually know what the fourth one they're looking for there is, though. So, once in a blue moon blueprints stream, absolutely. Yeah, it has been a couple weeks, I think, since we last streamed it. Didn't get a message today. Oh, like when I went live? I don't know what's up with that. Shaving cream, all right. Fire extinguisher, those both produce like foam. I suppose a coffee maker could do the same, right? And maybe they want air purifier. They all make a similar sound when you use them. They use like not exactly, I guess not no. They just make a similar sound when you use them. No? Okay, that must be the bait. Um hmm. That wasn't even one away either. Microsoft. We got cigarette, we got threads and Instagram. But I don't see two others in here that work that way. I definitely think fit, get up, and threads all go together. Uh, Mailbox, perhaps? No, I don't see two others for that. Microsoft. Oval Office, Microsoft Office, Box Office, Post Office. There we go. Threads, Instagram, Microsoft, and Oval. Whoops, I already did a couple of those. But we got the purple. Microsoft Threads and Insta. Threads and Insta and Microsoft I would have liked before I used Microsoft, but now I definitely don't. I definitely think it's Threads, Fit, and Get Up. And maybe Duds, but fuck if I know what that means. Shaving cream, cigarette, coffee maker, fire extinguisher. These are all still here, but these aren't even close to correct. Sea foam. These all have foam. Fire extinguisher fires foam. Shaving cream is like a foam. And beer has foam. That would be two away. There we go. Foamy things. Coffee maker, air purifier. Those have filters. Cigarettes have filters as well. And Instagram's got filters. There we go. Duds was the fourth slang for your outfit. I gotta go continue preparing a presentation for my music class. Do it, man. See you around. School be like that. All right, let's go over to a game that we haven't played in a hot second. It might even be like a month since we last played this. I gotta go search it up. Yeah, pretty much exactly a month. Imagine being in school. Yeah, it couldn't be me. I don't think YouTube wants me watching you anymore. Oh, why not? Mm-mm-mm. There we go. We'll transition over here. And we'll also start playing music. We'll turn on song requests for today. Okay, that's not helpful. Can I change specifically one kind of audio? Guess not. We're just gonna have to deal with the fact that there's some music sometimes that's overlapping. Because, like, most of the time there isn't really music in Blueprints. There's only occasionally music. I'm not getting the stream notifications anymore. Lox also said that he didn't get the stream notification. I don't know if YouTube fucked it up today or what. Oh, not the has-been again. Make sure you play the good ones at least. All right. Day 40. What if I cue Blueprints music? That would be, I mean, that is your prerogative. You may do that if you so choose. Oh, a little bit laggy, a little bit laggy. Game's trying to remember how it works. What do we start with? Running shoes and a morning star. Can't really be too mad about that. Amateur lockpick kit, gems, and keys. All right, we're basically set for keys then with the lockpick kit, keys, and the keycard. Can't imagine we're gonna have too much issue there. New episodes, so new music. Okay, that's fair. What were you doing last time? I don't remember. Let's see. I can real quick switch over to screen capture so that you guys can see what I was working on here. We had... I mean, this is probably a little small for you guys to see. We were working on this cipher, the castle cipher, or the chess cipher. 6 add 6 Torlor et, and we translated that to 109 in Roman numerals. Add 6. And then Tor being some kind of like left or small or counterclockwise or something. Name east. I still don't know what we're doing with that. And then we need to remove the boxes from the tunnel underneath as well. I think those were the main two we had left to work on. So let's see if we can get like a really good laboratory. The kennel, the den, and a super early mailroom. No reason not to take a mailroom. Got to peek in there, see if there's anything on the table. I don't see anything. Oh yeah, money. Don't want to leave my $101 behind, you know? Early commissary goes pretty hard. Yeah. What you got in there? You selling... Ooh, you're selling stuff today. Yeah. Let's head in here before we go get our special room. Salt shaker, sledgehammer, metal detector. All very cool, very fun. And... early electric aquarium is alright. Can't be too mad about that. Alright, I'm gonna head out now before I go too far in and don't want to leave. Damn. This is from new episodes? Also, we got a bunch of songs. Well, it's usually 2 episodes, but we got 3 an episode this week. How many did they drop? Purging in full effect. How's it going, Patriot? Oh, good. I was kind of thinking, like, I kind of want a shelter just so that I can get the lab hack early. Um, and the fact that I've given the tool shed and the hovel as my other two makes me really just want to take the shelter. It's not that hard of a choice at that point. All right, let me get into the network here. I still remember the password at least. Was having a solid Mega Bonk run last night, and all the burgers made me want a burger for lunch today. The burgers, despite being a bad item, do look rather tasty. Remote terminal access. Let me get into the laboratory. I don't usually need security in the offices for later on, usually, when you want to spread the money everywhere. We did get blue tents last time. That was one big thing we got, is we need some blue rooms in the 8th rank. What do we got here? Tomorrow room, increase lock picking, set dice to 2. I don't think I need letters to the mail room. Lockpicking skills is so minimal, I don't think it really matters. I'm not picking viewing map. Blue memos, indeed. I had a run last night that felt like it was going to go really far, but it stalled out at like 33k. Did you just not really get the things you needed to go to the moon? I think I draft tomorrow rooms. These are pretty common in my current build, and I think it's probably just set dice to 2. It's not really anything. Wong Song? I can't really do much with more letters, I don't think. I think there's only like 1 or 2 I haven't had delivered, and I can't imagine those are that helpful, since it'd be weird if they gave us answers to like super late game puzzles with something you could potentially have done on like day 3. Ay. It's gonna take a while to clear out that tunnel, innit? If you're not fucking stupid, you heard the man. I am. Okay, so, like, immediately I could draft a break room here, right? And that would be a tomorrow room, and we get 2 dice. Bingo, bango, boingo. Where shiny? Where shiny thing? I hear shiny. Where shiny? Hello? Am I stupid? Okay, this must be over in the aquarium. Mega Bonk personal best is 360k, and last night's run felt better than I completely maxed out in level 2, but still only hit 330k. Huh. I don't know all the tech, so... Oh god, I gotta remember how this works. Okay, we add 38, we divide by 10, gives us 3.8, and then we round... I believe this is rounding. I forget if this is to 2 significant digits, though. So this is either... Well, I guess if it was to 2 significant digits, it would round to 0, so that can't be the case. It must just be rounding to 1, which is 4. Cool. Alright, we remembered. 6 minus 1/3 minus 1/3 is 5 2/3 rounded back up to 6. Cool. This is 2 figures, so 7 rounds to 10. This is 11 rounds to 10. This is to 3. 10 times 16, or Yes, times 16. 10 times 16 is 160. Rounded to 200 divided by 10 is 20. Good lord, how many of these do I have to do? 10 times 11 is 110. 3 significant digits, so 100 divided by 20 is 5. There you are. Thank you. Boom. Easy. Clap. Hey, this stream is amazing. I'd love to collab and play together sometime. Let's connect on Discord. Did that get banned? Did that one get banned? That better have gotten banned. I'd love to collab and play together. Single player game, dumbass. Try harder. Coat check, but I don't really want to rely on the electric eel aquarium only. So give me the workshop. Was this like a Hatsune Miku collab? What's going on here? What am I listening to? Or is this just like straight up Vocaloid? Okay, so this is just straight up Vocaloid. I wasn't sure if we were still on Has-Been Hotel shit here. Cool. DJ ain't collabing, he won't even give me his mom's phone number. Is that the collab you want? Lockpick plus metal detector is the pick sound amplifier. We've also got broken lever plus sledgehammer, but we don't have the battery. And we've got... was there anything else we had here? Looks like no. Cool. The workshop may be useful in the future, though. I do like me a courtyard here. Thank you for your concern, Jordan. Donk. What we got? Money and coin and... Money and coin, yes. Money and key. Observatory, eh? No. Reroll me. Coach check, that's what I would like here. And then we get our dice back, because it's a tomorrow room. Let me get that jackhammer, thanks. Me when I hammer jack. Ooh, 2 more dice. Yippee! Can't say no to a dining room. What did that man just say? Did Has-Been Hotel have Hitler on as a guest star for this particular episode? I guess it would make sense because it's about hell. I definitely heard that man say, "I'm the Führer." I can't really understand, though, why they couldn't actually just get Hitler as a guest host. Like, I don't know, it feels like a missed opportunity. Oh, whoops, I didn't actually mean to hit that. Yesterday's Redactyl did have Hitler in it, you're not wrong there. Spare master bedroom. Nah, reroll me. It's fine. Drafting studio, not helpful. Roll me again. This is why we have all of these. Break room. We could do it again. Want to see me do it again? Secret passage. Yeah, I'm sure I could do something with that. I don't know what I want to do with it yet, but... Do I want yellow? I'm not actually sure what I want here. I could go green, go for the greenhouse. That's got a way out still. Sure. Let me in. These are not... Also, that's kind of interesting. The special cost was bypassed despite not having 3 choices that were gems. This is not something I've seen before. I know that special cost would happen when all 3 of them require gems so that you can't get soft locked. But I've never seen it when they're not all gems. It's like it's hard-coded to do it for green rooms, even though there is a green room that doesn't cost anything. Give me the veranda, I think, then. Because what I needed was more items, right? Just the first room gets the cost removed, no? Yeah, but I'm used to it only happening when all of them require gems. I mean, I could put the secret garden here. Although I don't see very much dirt here. I guess this was one of those places that's got really shit quality. Oh well. We're here for the levers anyways. Can't I skip this? There we go. Oh god. Right. We gotta sit here and watch this 80 times. We spin the wheel. We spin the wheel. How's it going, Mr. Celery Games? I got a new mic so I can finally make content. I figured with that kind of name you were already making content, actually. Spin that wheel. Whee! Give me East door. They spread some fruit around the house, too. No items just laying around? Alright. I would really like a chamber of mirrors or something right about now. Not really a huge fan of any of that. The boudoir. Yeah, it's a boudoir. Get my dice back. And 1 gem. Delicioso. We're kind of way down here, aren't we? Old tin can. And then? Gem. Okay. The pool. Do I want a locker room, sauna, and or pump room? Not really. I guess I could break open the chests, but that's about the only value it has for me. Maybe it's a solarium angle. How's it going, Dex? Funny rooms to get blue memos for? Yeah, this is this is still rank 7 actually. So I guess the locker room, sauna, and pump room are blue rooms themselves, are they not? Thank you for reminding me of that. I was about to just completely forget and start drafting like a normal person. Ooh la la. I like extra money. Ah, okay. Zoom! We gotta go. We gotta be drafted. It's free. Let me in. Fuck me, man. I don't know what I want here. These are awful. Give me the walk-in closet. And we're gonna go around somewhere else. Zoom. You gotta run like 3 miles to get to another door. Oh god, there's an apple there. Zoom. Throne room? Wait. This is free, right? Let me get that. That's a fine place for a funeral parlor. That's not really a great place for an observatory. I think I'm gonna pass on that one and actually think about what I'm doing here. I don't like blocking off this door. That works. The pool. Go with the pool. Okay, now. A lot of shit just happened. I need to go back to that walk-in closet eventually. Never mind the foundation just to open up the... Well, I don't need the foundation. I do have the throne room now, so that north part isn't an issue. I think I'll go back now while I still have all these extra steps. But first, let me go ahead and open room 46 there. Bada bing, bada boom. It's not lost on me that you're left-handed, motherfucker. You ain't slick. $1. I'll also be able to eat on the way back since I didn't actually walk into the walk-in closet. Grab the apple. Delicious 3 steps. Alright, what we got? Lucky rabbit's foot? Okay, that's good. A gem, key, and this thing. Which is, like, not really that great, but it's fine, I guess. Alright, now, if I were a blue tent memo, where would I be? Not there, apparently. Ah, here you are. Her ladyship, Clara Epson, was laid to rest on the 11th of June, 1983. Okay, I actually have that basically written down in my notes. Clara Epson died around 1983. I can't really do much with that information.
Hey, Soup. I sadly cannot stay. I accidentally created a time paradox with the time travel black and white hole. So now that universe is incredibly unstable and could collapse at any point.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Have a nice stream.
I'm going to assume that you are not in our current universe, because if you were, that would be slightly more concerning. But since it's someone else's problem, I guess I'll let it slide. Surely the left-handed guy doesn't matter. Well, all right, we're back. They're serving pizza today, eh? I don't have a boiler room or a furnace, so just give me the 20 steps. Did I say 20? I meant 21. I salt my pizza. Like a fucking human. Alright, puzzle time. What we got? 7 is 7. 18 divided by 10 is 1.8 rounded to 2. We've got 18 rounded to 20. We've got 10 times 16 is 160, rounded to 200 divided by 10 is 20. We've got 20 plus 10 is 30. 30 divided by 2 is 15, rounded to, or sorry, oh, that's times. 20 plus 10 is 30, times 2 is 60, rounded up to 100, times 3 is, oh, sorry, I just lost track. It was 100 times 3 is 300, rounded to still 300. Then divided by 15 gives me 20, divided by 10 gives me 2. Nice. I'm Smort. Is this modular arithmetic? I mean, kinda. Those puzzles are starting to get harder and harder. Okay. We got a different puzzle now. This one's the logic puzzle. For those who haven't seen these before, there's always at least one true statement. There's a box that has only true statements. There's a box that has only false statements, and only one box has a prize. Every statement claiming where the gems are is false. The gems are in the blue box. The gems are in this box. The gems are on the table behind you. Every statement claiming where the gems are is false. Okay. Well, this is clearly a false box. The gems can't be on a table behind me. They're always in one of these boxes. I agree, this game does have a very nice art style. The gems are on the table behind you. That is false. The gems are in this box. If this is true, well, the gems are in that box. If this is false, then this must be true. So if this is false, this must be true. Every statement claiming where the gems are is false, and the gems are in the blue box. But we have a contradiction, because if this statement is true, if this first statement is true, then this second statement must be false, as it's claiming where the gems are. But we've just talked about how the whole box needs to be only true statements. So we have a contradiction where this needs to be both false and true. So therefore, this cannot be false, it must be true. If this is false, we have a contradiction here. So this must be true. The gems are in this box. Gems, please. All right. What we got in here? Keys. Keys for days. I don't need this many keys. Some car keys. All sorts of keys. A gem. And another key, because why not, right? Alright. Let's see what's over here. What you got for me? Garbage. Alright. Well, you can go ahead and have the chapel. And I'm actually curious. I'm going to use a step to see what happens here. It no longer takes my money. I broke the piggy bank, and now it no longer takes my money. I did get the funeral parlor upgrade, yeah. Sheltered? Oh, it's sheltered. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah. I forgot I took the sheltered. We actually still have... No, we have officially sheltered all 3 rooms because we took the electric eel aquarium as well. Where am I hearing this? Where is this? It must be in the pool room, right? No? No? Oh, there it is. $2. This is a classic right here. Give me the corridor. Alright, I guess I'll take a passageway. Cat jam. Oh yeah, I added a couple of new emotes. I'm not sure how they'll show up because a couple of them are a little bit small. Weight room would actually sack half my steps, though it would allow me into the antechamber immediately. So it might be worth it. No, it's not. Don't be silly. Yeah, the second one's a little bit small. I might need to edit that one. The first one, you can tell what's going on. Granted, I guess over here it's already a pretty small version regardless. Yeah, okay, looking at it slightly larger. I still think the left one is good and the right one not so much. You can't really tell what's going on. Blue memo? Must search for the blue memo in the classroom. I feel like a classroom blue memo would be fairly helpful. Does it change based on what year you're in? Yes. Ooh. I can't imagine the blue memo in this year is going to be too helpful then. Right? Because this is like colors about the flags and shit. Where? Where memo? Where memo? Memo? Memo. Memo. You wouldn't just like lay it on a chair, would you? You wouldn't do that, right? You wouldn't lay it on a chair? Okay. I'm actually rather blind. It's a condition. Don't laugh. Probably worth marking off the rooms as you get them. A fair point. All right. Blue tents. Done. Walk-in closet. Not helpful. Upson died 1983. I mean, it gave me an exact date, but I don't remember what it was. It was like November 11th or something like that. I don't remember, man. '11th of June. That was it. There we go. There we go. And then we've got classroom 1. And then, of course, we still have to find it. That's chalk. That's a red flag. That's a really big globe. You should probably not put that in the corner of the room. It's probably gonna crush a small child. Unless it's one of those, like, exercise balls that happens to be painted like the Earth. That would be kind of cool, actually. Hold on. Have there always been 4 students? I think there were. You must really like red. Okay, yeah, I'm straight up blind. Where the fuck is this thing? Because the first time it was just like sitting on a wall, a little note. They didn't fill in the rubric. That would have been nice. Bruh. Alright, I'm just gonna open this door for a second. We get 2 free redraws. You ain't gonna catch me picking out archives. Get that shit out of here. Den me, perhaps? A good den? A den blue note? Why can't I jump? Rigged. Am I blind? Where is this thing? Where is it? Is it on the back of a chair? Is it on the front of a chair? No to both. It doesn't seem to be on the front of a desk or anything. It's not just laying on the ground, is it? He doesn't remember. Is it hiding in one of the desks? I don't really see it in any of the desks. I'm like looking down under. It's not on the back side of the easel or anything like that. It's not. Oh, there it is. I see you. Flag colors. Green for no. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, that's what I expected. Thanks. Anyways. Flag colors. It's just the answers, man. I already know the answers. Alright, time to go hunting again. Ooh, aha, this one was easy. The sin associated with this room is often associated with one's use of time. So this is the sloth room. This would have been helpful for the room 8 puzzle. But we already solved that, I believe. Den. Associated with sloth. Let me in. I guess I should wait until I actually have some dice, huh? Talks about time, has a bunch of clocks. Yep, basically. Dark room, not really feeling that. Although I might need to be feeling that. No, we have the electric eel aquarium. We'll be fine. Surely we wouldn't hit double dead end on the electric eel aquarium. It'll be fine. We're gonna run down there, and we're gonna do that now. Which is gonna take a whole bunch of steps, but it'll be fine. Okay, so we want to go, like, out? Because that's definitely still faster than going around to the foundation, down, around, and back up. Zippity zoopity. Through the workshop? Yeah. While I'm here, I got like a billion items. Might as well craft the lucky purse. Yeah, the den is straight up trolling. It's been around since the very beginning of the game, too. I don't think I have anything else that's worth crafting here. Because we still don't have the battery pack. Oh, right, that's in the aquarium. That's over in the aquarium. I remember. Oh, there's also this key on the ground, though. And a banana. Big banana value right there. Ah, it wasn't over in the aquarium. There is something in the aquarium, but it wasn't that. Alrighty. Entry. You got me fucked up if you think I'm gonna take a furnace. Conference room? Spare master bedroom. Easy choice here, right? Not necessarily. Conference room ain't bad. Conference room ain't bad. I got lots of steps. It's not like I really need the master bedroom, even if it would, you know, give me a lot of steps. Nothing in here right now, though, of course. Let's peek over here. We got the pump room. We got the breakfast nook. Neither of those is helpful. We could get, well, actually 4 keys. Not that I need them. Just give me the breakfast nook. We'll leave that one room dead. Coupon book. Very nice. The lab's not helpful. I don't think there's anything in the gift shop I need, but I'll check anyways. What you got? What you selling? Nope. Storage blocks, which I don't even think exists in the game yet. The kennel. Or a bunch of keys. I think I'll take the kennel, thanks. Pupper. Who's your good boy? It's you. library me. Did I order a book? Apparently I did. I love when you get the magnifying glass in the library. It's like, it's exactly what I'm here for. The History of Arindia. This is actually a good one because this is the unredacted. This is the unredacted one. By Caleb Manning. Arindia was once the name used to designate the realms of the Eastern Waters, though this term is no longer employed in the halls of politics. Its memory flickers in the hearts of those who hail from the lands that it once encompassed, and many of the elder generation in hushed circles still refer to themselves as Arindians. Keep track of history. Castle Arindia. The first king of Arindia, whose name Oris would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. I don't remember exactly what aspects of this were redacted the first time. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and surviving records of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. Oris do be expanding, though. It was the fourth king of Arindia who split the vast domain in 3 equal shares. That's like the continent we're on now. We've got the northern, we're here in the middle, and then there's the south. He granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather the middle province and heartspring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift and called his new realm Arinda Ares. So this is where we live, although I don't believe it's called this anymore. The northern area is Arch Ares, and the southern area is Araja, which is also mentioned a fair bit throughout this game. Everything was redacted. I mean, a lot of shit was redacted. They even redacted this symbol here. As the second era drew to a close, the 3 sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Friendly relationships, known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. Vast network of railways. I think this was redacted. Because it does tell you a lot about the fact that there are railways, which is helpful for one of the puzzles we've since done. A promise that would unfortunately, as my readers will soon find, not be kept. The 4th era began King Desolate III. He was a king who often was seen among the people eating, drinking, and conversing, a sight that shocked not only the gentry and the court, but the masses as well, who could scarce believe that they, as peasantry, would ever sup with the crown. This is interesting because I believe that this was redacted in such a way that it made Desolates III look bad. I want to say that was the case. He was seen drinking a lot, which shocked the gentry, and that was like the whole thing. Everything else was redacted, so he was a drunkard in the redacted version. But here he's a man of the people. Desolates was renowned as the king of the people. Oh. And it was therefore a surprise to no one when he made the decision to move the capital from the secluded mountains of Reddington to the public stage of Oris, leaving castle and court behind. The people were overjoyed by this choice, and the city welcomed their king with open arms and great fanfare. Yet not all were swayed so easily. There were those that viewed the king's conduct to be unbecoming of his station, and were wary of how readily he could be persuaded by the tears and tales of the common folk. So the nobles were against him. Or as I have been instructed to say, the grand city of Fen. Boy. The 4th era came to an abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died naturally in his old age, and surrounded by his people in Oris, far away from the growing unrest among the western city of Fen. I think this was redacted to, like, thankfully the king died. On the very next day, the 6th of October, the self-proclaimed Prince Learson of Fen declared himself the true monarch. Okay. Desolates IV shared his father's good name, but little of his virtues, as the prospect of civil war seemed inevitable. Okay. The Fensurrection. However, instead of restoring order... okay. So it became a battlefield. The brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed. Uh-huh. Allies came forward to lend support. Joined forces with Prince Learson to form a formidable army. So they leveraged political influence to get the help of the northern nation as well as nuance across the sea. Or not across the sea, but across on the islands. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 years, so that's the answer to that question on the test. I think I got this one wrong. Prince Learson also died. Black flags that had flown were burned, and red banners were hoisted. I feel like if you've got to use red as your only color, and you win via military victory, you're probably the bad guys. Usually, historically. Like, if you go with, like, just red, the current era. Throughout the distance between our peoples has grown. Our connection to this land remains as strong as ever. The spruce and birch that span across our realm serve as a constant reminder that we all share a common past. A future where we are not defined by the colors banner we raise. Okay. I think this part was all redacted because fuck all your hippie peace, love, and happiness shit. For this, despite everything else. A land of myth and wonder. This land is still Arindia. Okay. All right, that is helpful to sort of give me a little bit of context. It's nothing like crazy helpful, but definitely has its value. All right, we're gonna go. Ooh, I think we're gonna go straight. Straight on. Hallway. I mean, I could breaker box, but I don't really see the value in that. Give me the hallway. This is a tomorrow room. I get 2 rolls. Where beep beeps, boop boops, where key. Gallery. Sure, you never know when you'll get room 8. Gems, money, room 8 key. Wouldn't mind a little bit of extra allowance, you know? Alright. Drawing room. Sure. Immediately getting pinged. Money. Another gem. Library's connected up. Save us a couple steps. No, it does not. This is rank 7. It's not like we're going to run out of keys. Redraw those. I need to go further up, thank you. I need to go that way. Yeah, there we go. Spare master bedroom. Plus 37 steps. And some more dice. Now we key 8 here, right? And yeah, it's going to be a dead end now because it's going to turn to the right. But we can go up this way in the den and we have some rerolls to make sure it happens. Okay. I have to fucking remember all of this. You won't find my my bin in between sin, for I deserve to be in a bin on the end. I believe you went in mundanity. Alright. If we spend a minute or 10 lounging in the den, you know which bin I'm often in. Sloth, my good friend. Sloth. The bin I tend to wind up in is near the bend in the tail of the skin. Well, it's the free one right there. Boom. Hubris. What are you? To my chagrin, my neighbor's sin is written thin to fit it all in. Gluttony, so you are wrath. Alright. To first begin, place me within a bin with an N within its sin. Envy, I believe it is? Yes. and then you, I share a trend with my neighbor's sin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. Avarice and mundanity. I believe 2 N's and 2 A's. I recommend you think again if I am ever in a bin far from the fin. Alright, you are Lust. And, I didn't even read that one, but gluttony. Give me my free allowance. Alright, now we gotta go, like, all the way back. I still don't know where the hell I'm supposed to be going for this, this 6-6 Torlorette. Cause, like, realistically, I see 109 in Roman numerals, add 6 makes 115, which sounds a lot like a time on a clock, which would make a lot of sense with something like counterclockwise for Tor. But I don't understand what name and east have to do with it, and I don't really understand where to do it. Yet. Like, it might make some sense in the clock tower, but I feel like we've already done the clock tower pretty sufficiently at this point. I don't think there's anything I can do with a coupon book, is there? Nah. No shot. I'm going to go ahead and put my jackhammer away while I'm here, because I do not think I will be needing it. We've got 13 keys and 13 gems. If we need it, we're probably in a world of hurt. I'm getting very nostalgic with these songs. Alright, let me in. So the observatory's fine, but we've got 4 rerolls, and I'd like to see if I can go left as well. So we reroll twice. We see the dark room, and we accept that. Regardless of if you're gonna... One, two, three. Why is the dark room still on? No, I do want to go left and right. Sorry. I could turn right, but I want to see if I can also get a left and right. Why is it sheltered? Does the funeral parlor not get sheltered? I know the aquarium does. I've seen it. Weird. Very weird. There must be something I'm not thinking of here. Maybe the funeral parlor only gets sheltered if you fail? And it doesn't shelter it if you succeed? I don't know why that would happen, though. It's usually when you first draft it. Well, whatever. Gem. Maybe they finally fixed the fucking breaker box. You know what I didn't do? I didn't look up the fucking room 8 blue tents hint. Hold on. I'm not running all the way fucking back there. Blueprints. Wiki. I know it's in there. I didn't go look at it. My bad. Room 8. I don't care about the puzzle. I just want to see the blue tents. The elephant belongs in this bin. Fuck off. I'm glad I didn't run all the way back for that, actually. I'm confident I made the right choice there. Uh, the observatory is just gonna give me a bunch of shit I don't need at this point. There's nothing good that's gonna come of the observatory besides the star. Give me a reroll. A clock tower. I like that. Hello, can you order a hit on my programming professor? What you paying? Or do you need me to foot the bill on that? Because if so, yikes. A treasure map! Yarg, there be buried treasure over here in 8-5. I'm heading that way now. She's making us deliver a 200 plus lines of code with only 6 hours notice. Gross. I guess 200 lines of code isn't like that crazy if you use spacing, which I do. I use very, like, liberal spacing. But that's always how I've written my code. I don't know if you do the same, so it might look weird you doing it. I got a hat. I got a hat. Okay, what was the order on this one? Ba ba ba. I wrote you down somewhere somewhat recently. Fen Ares. And then Iraja. And then Arch Ares. And then Morajai. And then Vera. I think that's that one. And then Pararika. And then Nuance. Assuming I've remembered all of these. Nice, I have. Okay. Gotta check this again every now and then. Lord Arthur Clementine. Lady Orave of Trinsdale. I've noticed that I haven't actually gotten any use out of this. Which is weird. Also, we're getting like some overlapping music right now from the game. Playing some sick... Hold on. We're gonna pause some music for just a second so we can listen to this. Is there any information I can get out of the... I don't really see anything new or helpful. Certified copy, property deed. Lord Arthur Clementine to Lady Orave of Trinsdale. Satisfied of record. And then there's this code. I guess I could write that code down, but what the fuck is that code gonna be used for? Get out of here. This is not helpful. What about this one? I don't think there was anything to see here. At least nothing new. Oh, right, we wanted to go to the tomb as well. That was another thing we were trying to do. Because we wanted to try the natural order of things. The natural order of things. Which I still don't know what exactly those are. Natural order of things. Yeah, I hope that in due time and in the natural order of things you will come to be content as I have with what little of herself she left us. I kind of want to just try it in this order. I believe I've actually written down this order somewhere in hopes that it has something to do with something. I started a Steel Soul run. Bell Beast got my head. Oh. That's a rough start. Who would have known fights are hard with no movement? Yeah. Yep, you get used to being able to dash around, and then all of a sudden you can't. It's like, get fucked. This is like 130. 115 would require that you go counterclockwise, so maybe it has something to do with this 130 time, and like maybe going counterclockwise back to 115, but that's also kind of a stretch. Ada! We could go treasure trove right now. Ooh. That's actually a tough choice. That is a tough choice. Because I could re-roll here and try to draft these 3 rooms, or I could just take the treasure trove now and just call it a day. I'm kind of tempted to just take the treasure trove now. But you're right, another blue room would help. Do you have the scepter already or no? I don't know what you're talking about, so I'm gonna guess no. Alright, I'm gonna re-roll it. No, I don't want to remove the closed exhibit. I actually would very much like the closed exhibit, thank you very much. Because it's just a free path through. Alright, then you're fine. Okay. Hey, we got it anyways! I love that for me. Nom, 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 nom. Okay, what do we have here? Red with squiggles. This is red with squiggles. Red, or something in red box with squiggles. What we got? Show me what's up. We've got a red note, so we know it is a lie. Regardless. This is a lie. The previous box in this room contained a true statement. So the previous one, which we've already figured out is a lie, is a lie. Got it. Thanks. That's completely unhelpful, but I appreciate that you would have given me a hint had I not already known that there is in fact a realm that flies the white flag. We're a little too far into the game for that to be helpful. Thank you though. Do you think felines are matriarchal, patriarchal? I think they're to be honest, I don't fucking know, man. I guess cats move around in herds. I would have to imagine patriarchal, since most cats are. Most cat, like, species are. The dudes are bigger, generally speaking. Okay. Which hint do we want here? Sauna, pump room, or ballroom? Sauna? No, I don't want to know a hint. I'm working just fine through them right now. Why would I need a hint? So far it's just like open box, get next one. So far we've got a good idea of the first 10 to 15 of them. I don't remember which one I'm on exactly, but I don't think I care much for the pump room. Maybe the ballroom could be helpful. Smort is a term that has been circulating online various online communities particularly among young people. It's a combination of the words smart and short, which describes someone who is intelligent but lacks height or physical stature. The term is often used in a derogatory manner to insult individuals who are shorter than average. Is that an AI overview? That sounds like an AI overview, because I feel like it kind of misses that people don't really use it to mean short most of the time. Not a solution, but rather a push in the right direction. No, I'm good. I'm good. We're keeping good notes, so if I figure out later on that I needed something earlier, I'll be able to refer back to it. I'm gonna go ballroom. I don't usually take the ballroom. It's gonna be one of those ones that's never gonna fucking happen if I don't do it right now. So... blue tents. Ballroom. Ballroom. Goodbye, gems. You will be missed. This better not just be some music puzzle help. Be a little annoyed. If I were a note, where would I be? I would be on the ground over here. The majority of gems found in the house are artificially produced. Wow, that's worthless. Most gems are artificially produced. Cool. Suit yourself, believe me, it's not the notes. The notes circle around at some point. Yeah, but I imagine the notes give me some information about, like, the actual puzzle. What? Find something to dig with. Oh yeah, I guess I put my jackhammer away, didn't I? I don't need it anyways. Why would I need it? There's nothing else to do today. We're just gonna go next. Go find the nearest room to log off in and go to the next day. Since today's only taken an hour 14 so far, assume we could sneak a second day in here. Where's the nearest break room? Down here? Looks like. They really don't. Okay, so is the puzzle just nothing? Because I've been told that that puzzle does something. Helpful for me. Also get the damn King's Blessing. Damn. What does a King's Blessing even do? I do need to change it out, but... You know, I guess I can change it out now. I've gotten everything out of the armory that I really need, right? The shield is nice, the Morning Star is nice, but I've got a hammer whenever I need it, really. It's not hard to get one. The torch is nice, but I don't think I need it for anything anymore. I might need it for like one or two things, but I'll just craft it if I need it at that point. Yeah, I guess I don't need the night anymore. The two rooms from the night power are not so good. That is cap as fuck. I'm sorry. Like, you've got very, very strong opinions about things that are, that is just not true. I saved so many gems from those axes. You may have one coin. I do need to change it out, though. You're not wrong that I need to change it out. But I don't know that I'm necessarily going to go for the King's Power. I need to remind myself of what the other ones do. I remember a couple of them being pretty mid, though. Like, the Chapel one is probably not super helpful to me. At least I think the bishop had something to do with the chapel. It, like, gave you money instead or something like that. I don't remember. Alright, well, hopefully I've got stuff here that I can actually use to solve this puzzle. Can't say I know for sure that I do. So do we have either her ladyship's chambers or the study? Because if we don't have either of those, then problem solved. We already can't do it. I don't think we have the study, do we? Not that I often draft the study anyways. And I never see her ladyships, so... Yeah, we don't have either of those. I'm never wrong. I'm old reality so that I'm always right. Yeah, it looks like there's nothing to do here. Still don't know where I am meant to do the counterclockwise whatever shit. I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. Well, up we go. Yeah, her ladyships can only be drafted on the left wing of the house facing south. I know that. I just still never see it. There was a point in time where I specifically rolled, like, I think we saved up like 18 or 19 rerolls via the study plus dice, and we still didn't see it. Yeah, the master bedroom is over on the right side of the house. It was just really rough getting her ladyship's chambers. I still think I've only seen it like 3 times. Obviously, I wasn't going to see it this particular day. Where's my nearest break room? Right in there. Because I did not draft facing south at all, but... Call it a day. Go next. Pretty solid day overall. Pretty underwhelming research. Eventually we'll get the boxes. Draft Conservatory Mar? Yeah, sure. As soon as I see it, I will draft it. Just draft Conservatory more, bro. I draft it every time I see it, man. It can only show up in the corners. And finish the puzzle in the room of mirrors. Oh, yeah. For sure. Again, as soon as I see the room of mirrors, I'll draft it. Eat food when you're hungry. Yeah, like, thanks, doctor. By the way, the mailroom is good. Like, I know. I gotta figure out how to get to there first. Early break room is probably fine. I don't really care that much for the workshop. Give me the break room. I bring you knowledge and you scoff at me. You bring me knowledge, but it's like knowledge that I know. Guards. Guards, kill him. Kill him now. Oh boy, a compass. Man, I'm gonna be real. I'm not even sure I want this shit. I'll take it, but... I don't suppose I could just click on the 15 mark here and just have it work, right? Imagine if that worked. I just turned the wheel a little bit and it... I don't think I want to risk a mailroom. Give me the hallway. I would hate for a day to end so quickly. Let me go outside now. Half of each of my lungs, like the bottom half, do I get to sew them back up so that I can only breathe half as much? Hey, you want to give me a tomb? That would be pretty slick. No, of course you don't. We've already got 3 more days on the shrine. Give me the trading post then. Anything back here? Nope. Alrighty, what'll you give me for a compass? A coin purse, that sounds excellent. I don't need to talk to you anymore. I forgot I still have that damn programming assignment. Ooh. What are you programming? Like, I just find it strange to have a line requirement for programming. Ooh, $1. I got you $1. TS will take too long. I won't be back. Alright. See you around. 7 rounded to 10. 1/3 of 10 is 3.33 rounded to 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. Plus 1/3 rounded back down to 5. 10 times 2 is 20. Minus 2 is 18 rounded back up to 20. Minus 3 is 17 rounded back up to 20. Oh, that was easy. I guess that one where we had to do like 10 in a row was like a tutorial level. Huh. Give me the courtyard. Courtyards are pretty poggers. Metal detector. I detect the metal. Terrace is nifty, but it's no courtyard. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to unpause the music. Silly me. The music was going hard at the time, so I paused it for a second. Oh look, we got a conservatory. As I said, I will draft it when I see it. Alrighty, chapel. How about you be like super uncommon nowadays? Thanks. Corridor, yeah, you can stay common. Clock tower, you can become standard. I don't want to see you all the time, but right, I forget. I do have 8 courtyards now, don't I? Give me the boudoir. Is the chapel even bad? I mean, not really. But it's not, like, great either. I just bumped it up to unusual. I just don't love seeing it. I've got like plenty of hallways from the Tomorrow Room deal. So if I really need T spaces, I can just do those. What's the name of this song? Is it really called People? People, people? That's spicy. But I kind of want my jackhammer. I got rerolls. We'll be fine. As long as I have rerolls, I feel safe. Mr. Jack and his hammer. Me when I hammer Jack? What? Also, I will use the key on this. Just because I have 8 of them. Oh boy, car keys! Got an ivory die. Worth it. Nothing. Nothing. Wow. This is what the rerolls are for. I would like to get a little bit of a split going here. Yeah, that works. Some extra rerolls. Nothing to see here besides an apple. My anti-doctor apple. Security. Do I care about... Well, I guess I do get to set up the experiment. Would like to set up an experiment. And while we're here, go ahead and set the security up to high there. There we are. And remote terminal. Over to the laboratory. It is I, Experiment Man. Yay! Remove crate from tunnel. Okay, 2 or more gems. Draft an upgraded floor plan. Now this is fairly common for me at this point as someone who has basically only upgraded floor plan. The courtyard. I've got like 8 of those in my... Oh, hee hee hee. Yes. I am all powerful. The commissary, eh? It's going the right way. I guess I should go ahead and draft that. See what they got. What you selling? Oh, you're selling shoes. Don't mind if I do. A courtyard. Matey. Well, actually, maybe I want a break room. I mean, it's also an upgraded room, right? And that's a little harder to figure out where to sit that. We're gonna make some good progress on that tunnel today, hopefully. It's a shame we didn't get the 2. 7. Oh. This is reverse the digits. 41. 14 becomes 41. Minus 21 is 20. We've got 20. Minus 1 is 19. Becomes 91. Minus 20 is 71. Reverse the digits is 17. We've got 18 divided by 3 is 6. Plus 3 is 9. Squared is 81. Minus 21 is 60. Divided by 10 is 6. Hallways and courtyards. This is... yeah. We're gonna pop off. Mailroom, also upgraded. Got anything in here for me? No. What you got? Laboratory. I don't really need the laboratory. Is the den? The den's not upgraded or anything. We can also go funeral parlor and then draft out from the foundation is also an option we have. But the funeral parlor would only give me 1 gem. Feels kind of weird to do all that. Especially since we've got... We already draft... Did we already draft? No, we actually haven't drafted the... Oh, there it is. Dining room. Yeah, we have. Alright, give me the den then. I'm not going to worry too much about it. Courtyard. Remove the crates. Couple of keys. We've got a sledgehammer now, so we can just do a little... Get a couple more dice, you know? We've got a key card, so we don't have to worry about that. We are kind of just, like, smooth, like butter. Like, properly lubed up, just right through all of the doors. Huh? Did I say something? Did I say something weird? Oh boy, a silver key. Must have been the wind. A breakfast nook. Also upgraded. I mean, good place as any for a silver key. How many of these we got in our house? I know we've got one. Is that it? Yes. All right, throne room me. Who just leaves money lying around in the throne room? North door. Might want to take the workshop here. Never know. Also, battery. We don't have the broken handle yet, though. Man, I'm liking all these security doors. They're great. Trophy room for 8 gemses. It's not an upgraded room or anything, but it is 8 gemses. Delicious. Greenhouse, not upgraded. You know, I kind of forgot you could draft the greenhouse over on this side. Give me a reroll or two, maybe. See what we can find. Funeral parlor, still not very helpful. Armory is fine. Courtyard. I mean, fuck it, sure, right? Like... Diggy diggy. Another die, got it back. Easy clap. 2 more gems. Num 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 num. $1. $2. Thank you, coin purse. What are we at on the... Oh, we only need 1 more dartboard puzzle and 5 more parlor games. We're getting close on that one, too. Paul Gales. Office, not upgraded notably, but that's fine. They don't all need to be upgraded. Get my gem. Beep? Beep? It's kind of near this wall, so that must be in the pool, and I just missed it. I forgot you were behind on those. Yeah, I mean, like a little bit. I've got 43 in 41 days. It's not really that far behind. It's almost one every single day. Like, because I'm at 40 on the parlor puzzles. If I do one today, then it's an average of one a day. Like, uh, kitchen's fine. If there's one thing I don't have a million of, it's probably steps, so sure. Ooh, $1. Tomato soup? No. Club sandwich. Delicious. I'll come back for more if I need it. Vault. Another courtyard. Nah, we can do better than this. These are not even well positioned or anything. Well, we can definitely do better than that. Alright, well, at least that courtyard's better positioned. Maybe it's a spare bedroom angle, though. Spare bedroom is upgraded. Hallway. I mean, as in, for trophies, usually people get them first, not the modes. Yeah, fair enough. I haven't, to be fair, I haven't beaten the dare mode or the curse mode. I've beaten the day one, but that's it. I don't really need to save gems, so I'm not actually that interested in Terrace. Clock Tower feels good. Money! That's it. Alright. Was it just me, or did that not get picked up by the metal detector? Courtyard me. Today we are farming a very specific thing. Chocolate coins. Tasty soup. Oh, Golgi and Crix. How you guys doing? Welcome to Puzzle Land. Alright. What are we doing in here? What do you got for me? Morning room not upgraded. Observatory. You know, it's been a second since I've been to an observatory. I would like to start maybe with 2 extra gems, but 1 star, 2 gems. What's really the difference? What's going on up here? I would like flowers and green rooms. A little late for that. 4 doors, some steps, some pair of chests. Apples are better, and some keys. Okay, yeah. And Cyrix. Good, but Eepy, how you doing? I'm doing pretty great, actually. We're having a pretty good day. I feel like an adult today, doing chores and such, and then coming and actually streaming consistently. Blue Memo territory, thank you. I forgot once again that we're coming up on rank 8. It is a very pretty game. How's it going, Cyrix? Library. Library feels like it would be a good Blue Memo. I'm gonna regret saying that, but it feels that way. Magnifying glass. Imagine being an adult couldn't be me. Don't say that too loud or YouTube will hear you. If there's something I haven't read that I need to. I'm pretty sure I've read all of these, but is there one, maybe just a new clue again? Maybe the Curse of Blackbridge again? We'll take a new clue again. I think I've read all the others. It's fine. Now, the fun part of trying to figure out where the hell they would put a note in this room. Probably tucked in between 2 books. I can feel it. Let's head upstairs. Why is this song so quiet? Adele, why are your songs so quiet? Would you put this upstairs at all? Oh, is that it? No. Ah, here you are. If you have a hall pass, bookshop will be more likely to be drawn while drafting in the library. That is incredibly niche knowledge that I no longer need, but would have been great like 30 days ago. That would have been amazing knowledge. Like 30... To be fair, how often do you even see the fucking hall pass? Really? I can't, like, I can probably count on one hand how many times I've actually had a hall pass. I don't even know where you're supposed to get them. Library. Hall pass equals more bookstore. Cool. Yeah, this is a pretty fun puzzle game. It's essentially like it's a puzzle roguelike. If you've heard of blueprints before, I don't know if that's ever been brought up in conversation or not, but it's essentially like you're drafting rooms of a house, and every day at the end of the day, the house resets. And there's sort of overarching puzzles that you go through uh, as the days go on. There's a whole ton of different puzzles. Some of them are related to how you draft the rooms. Some of them are related to specific rooms or stuff outside the house that you unlock when you do certain things in the rooms. And there's you sort of piecing together the history of the game, the lore as you go. Rotunda or vestibule, both pretty good, but my rotunda is free, so let me get that. This is another room we haven't really done much with. I guess there really isn't much to do in here, huh? What have I unlocked from... I haven't actually unlocked any of the antechamber rooms, have I? We're still sitting on just the north one open. Because I've been taking like 80 courtyards. It's going great though, I don't regret it. Diggy, diggy, diggy. Gems. Gems. The gameplay loop is finding your way to room 46 in a 45 room house. Yeah, that's like the first big puzzle you're solving, is trying to find the 46th room. Okay, I'm a lurk while I draw. Good luck with the puzzles. Absolutely. What are you drawing? Oh, you're lurking. Never mind. I'll stop. Funeral parlor is not great, but it is an upgraded room, so I suppose I should take it, huh? Or do I just reroll because I have 7 rerolls? Hello? None of those are super cool either. Pass. I love these either. Treasure trove, I'll take that. Yoink. Rotunda's a blue room. Wait, hold on. I need to pay attention when I go back through the rotunda. There's in theory, there's a note in there. Money. Money. Alright, this is a black box with a sun on it. What color is the note? Green. Green with a black... Green... That's not how you spell green. Green in black box with sun. Green is not handwritten. You will need a key to obtain the true treasure of the trove. Okay. We don't know whether that's true or not, but... You will need a key to obtain the true treasure of the trove. I mean, I have to assume the true treasure of the trove is just gonna be in this fucking box or something. It's gonna be super obvious when the time comes. It's probably just straight up in this box right here. Mr. Box, would you open if I just like double click on that side? Alrighty. Oh, there's a similar box down here. Maybe I'm mistaken them. How do you know? I don't. Now, if I were a note in a rotunda, there are 4 different methods to rotate rooms. Okay, this button sitting here, we've got the dovecote, allows you to rotate rooms. I want to say there's like an item for it or something. Was there an item that allowed you to rotate rooms? Something like that. And then there's some fourth method. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this, but I'll go ahead and write it down. I don't think this is actually that helpful. Rotunda. 4 methods to rotate rooms. Wow. What is this game? What even is this game about? Okay, so this game is set in a fictional country. And I think there's like 8 nations to this world. If I'm doing my math right, it might only be 7. 7 nations. And you are a kid who was suddenly given the manor. This giant manor that like resets itself at the beginning of every day. It's like a magical manor almost. You were given it by your great uncle, your uncle, something like that. He gives it to you. He names you in his will for whatever reason. And then he says, but you can only have it if you can actually get to the 46th room of my 45 room house. Because I think you're a smart kid and I think you can do it. And in doing so, your curiosity kind of gets the better of you, and once you do get to the 46th room, he essentially leaves you another note to be given later on that says like, hey, are you actually satisfied with just that? And then there's like 80,000 more puzzles after that. So that's like the basic plot. Alright, let's see if we can draft, what do I want here? Give me a weight room. Weird thing to ask for, but... well, it gave me the Great Hall, actually. I don't need the weight room if you give me the Great Hall. Clearly there's something back here. Let's go see what it is. Boom, easy. Lever pulled. Some money and a gem. Seems like whichever other room has stuff in it is just gems, so I'm not super interested. I'm just gonna... Well, that was easy. Cloister of Dodja. This would be worthless to me here. In fact, all of these are worthless here. Can't say I really need a storeroom, though. Give me one more. Give me a courtyard. More crates removed from the tunnel. What was the Rotunda memo? You can rotate rooms, is basically what it came down to. It was like, there's a bunch of different ways you can rotate rooms. How is it a roguelike? The part confuses me the most. So every day when I'm done drafting this house, once I can't do anything more, you click call it a day and the entire house resets. As do all of your, like, resources. Unless you have things that allow you to sort of carry a few things over here and there. So it is a roguelike. Each day is different. There's RNG to which rooms you can draft. At any given time, there's ways to handle that RNG. Apparently I need to go in here. I lied, it was not in here, it was over here. Just wasting keys. There we go. I could take the pump room for the blue hint. Not sure I'm really feeling that, though. Give me one reroll. Planetarium. That's an interesting one. I do still have the ability to go up from that courtyard over there, or from the foundation. I doubt the planetarium's gonna give me any good information, right? Certainly not. Give me the passageway. I got 26 gems. Where is the kitty room? Rose obsessed with cats. Are there any cats in this whole game? I think there's a picture of a cat. Does that count? In the dog room. This is an upgraded room. There's a cat in one of the visions. True. True, true. You're not wrong, actually. It's in the first one, I think. I didn't really expect much out of this room. I was just drafting it to get another crate out of the tunnel. The storeroom is upgraded. And also is a blue room. Now, where would I put a note in a storeroom? You're in rank 8, right? Yes. Where would I find... Nope, that is a blue bird. That is different. That's always been there. Am I dumb? I find that's often the case. Ah, there you are. There are 6 permanent additions. So there are. Problem solved. Alright, well now I know that I've got them all. I guess that is information. Confirmed by game. I've gotten them all. Alright, so we go up the passageway, we get that one, and then we can go back to the courtyard for whatever the last room ends up being. Confirmed by game, now I can't troll. I mean, a conference room is a thing. That's a place. Now we can sneak in here, get my allowance for drafting the quest bedroom. The quest bedroom has been so good, man. I must have gotten like at least 40 allowance from that. There's no way that wasn't the right choice. Sometimes I gotta wonder if like the rerolls could have made the difference had I gone Geist bedroom, but no shot, right? Huh, do I have exactly 2 green rooms? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I think I've got more than 2. Is this where I use my last reroll? It is upgraded, but at the same time, it's just not good. I'll take an extra 20 steps tomorrow. Sure. And also 1 gem. So now I gotta go zigging and zagging all the way around the damn house to the courtyard, through the master bedroom. Oh, what a... Wow, that is out of the way. Okay, Great Hall. Great Hall to Rotunda. Okay, start there. Then I'll check my map while I'm waiting the 30 minutes for the Rotunda to figure out what it's doing. Okay. 1, 2 to this master bedroom, and then I'll be able to figure it out from there, hopefully. Okay. I almost went the wrong way. I was like, that doesn't seem right. That's a dead end. I would like to purchase all of your food. Tomato soup for 0 steps. Worth? And 5 bananas. Fun fact, I can fit 5 bananas in my mouth simultaneously. Okay, there's something in the pool. $1. Oh boy. Geist bedroom exists, yeah. The room meta is real and I don't know how to feel about it. Yeah, I stand by what I said. I think my choice is the best choice. Essentially, you can upgrade your rooms as the game goes on. Some of the rooms, not all of them. And they will have added effects. None of those are upgraded, unfortunately. And all of them are useless. Alright, I guess I'm drafting a laboratory. How many times did that trigger today? Like 14 or something? Ooh, we got a 5 on one of those days. We got 8 on one of those days. Oh, we got tons of letters on that day. We went really hard on the red rooms. I think that was the day we had the general anyways. Oh, it doesn't tell me how many I've done today. Okay. Well, guess we'll have to wait till tomorrow then. Let us see how well we did. Let's go out down to the den, to the classroom, and out. Let's see how many boxes were removed from the tunnel. Because I don't think I've done an experiment quite as well as that one. Do-do-do-do-do. How's it going, Fish Stick? What, I thought you were gonna go. It says right there. Oh, sorry, I'm blind. I don't know how to use my eyes. Open map. Oh, it's on the map. I see. Oh, 13. Sheesh. Look at that. Look at all those boxes that aren't here that used to be here. I already did that. How many boxes are there? Jeez. I removed 13 boxes and they're like, not enough boxes, idiot. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, probably 8, 9, 10. Maybe if I can get to like 13 more the next day, they would allow me through. Because I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, per se. The post-it note? Post-it note. Oh, you're talking about the number of experiments. I see. I just delayed. I will eat the boxes. Do it. They aren't cardboard. But that was good progress. That was good progress. I can't be mad about that. That particular duo is easy money right there. We didn't get the tomb. We didn't find a place to do that puzzle. And the boxes are not done yet, but those are the 3 things we're still working on. And it's possible the puzzle has something to do with the natural order of things puzzle that we haven't been able to solve yet because we haven't gotten the tomb. So I think we're in a good spot for the next time. What we at? A little over 2 hours. We can do the redactyl and such after this day then. Let's go to the nearest break room. I guess I can break these as well. More dice. If I'd come back here, I might have been able to get one more box out of the way here in the laboratory if I had those rerolls now. Silly me! Sometimes I forget about those things. Yeah, 35 Parlor games. Okay, so we're like a couple days behind on the parlor games, but we're only one behind on the dartboard puzzles. Alrighty. Log off in here because, as this says, whenever you log off in a break room, start tomorrow with a staff keycard, which essentially allows me to break through any electronic doors without worrying about it. Normally, you gotta like kill the power and hack the security room and this and that and the other thing, and I can just, not do that. Pretty good 2 days, though. Can't say there wasn't any progress. All right. Let us quit out of the game, first of all. Redactyl, Spottle, and Velotrodal. Why is your chat only animals? Now that's a good question. That's a great question, actually. It's not only animals, but there's like a surprising number of animals. Is Golgi any kind of animal? Or is Golgi just Golgi? Like, you get the pointy ears going on. But then we got fish, we got turtle, we got cat, I guess. We actually have 2 turtles, although the second one doesn't stop by very much anymore. Half Joker. Solid start. Half Joker. Boom. Well, all those things are correct. What is this? Greedy? I think it is just Greedy Joker, straight up. Bah. 2. It's pretty safe to just guess one of the random common ones. Quite a few of them are $5 too. All right, Spottle. Let's go. Who's a good band to guess here? The Cranberries, I guess. Sure. We managed to get none of it, which is pretty impressive. Not mixed gender, not rock, not 4 members, not anywhere in Europe. More popular sometime about 2000 or after. So we're looking at maybe more recent female pop artist or a hip hop artist. It's probably solo, though no guarantee there. Let's go with just a male hip hop artist. Who would work here? Who would be good here? Maybe Kanye? Drake works too. Yeah, let's do Drake. Drake's a little too popular. We are looking at US. We are looking at solo hip-hop male. We're also looking at very specific years now. We're looking at 1999 to 2003. 1999 to 2003. Eminem's too old. Eminem is older than 99. Is he not? I'm almost certain Eminem is older than 99. Maybe I'm mistaken about that. He might be just right around there. He might be. He also might be too popular. We'll see. He's exactly 99. Okay. Yeah, definitely too popular though. Not 99, so 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003. 50 Cent makes some sense. I think 50 Cent's only a couple years later. Yep, there we go. 50's got some bangers, man. 50 cents makes some sense. Yes, I did say that. About 50. A blank is a, let's go with maybe brand, type, types of blank. Uh, bird. Oh, wait, no. It put another one on there. Uh, 4 letters. Poop. No, I'm gonna pass on the poop. Types of poop. Card. I guess we're just kind of sending it. What is the one instance of card? Uh, business cards? No. Mm, blank. A blank is a blank blank of blank, parentheses blank, blank to blank blank, blank blank of blank, and blank 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 to blank by a blank, or to blank a blank or blank. Um, registration? Why? I mean, I'm not against it. I don't know where that came from. I don't see any words long enough for that. Hey, Golgi, welcome back. We are not sure. It's a 4 letter word. It's a super short word. It's like a type of something. Vote. Okay, yeah, vote. There's a few votes. What is the context here? Blank blank voted by the blank or by vote of the blank. Um, I'm gonna guess government. I want to see what it's got related to the government. To that blank by the government. Blank blank. Government. Uh, people. Yeah, that makes sense. Person, people. Uh, law. Sure. There's quite a few with law. Uh, bill. No. Law. The blank 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 in blank during the blank blank and is a blank of the blank blank law. I'm gonna go common law. Uh, is this related to crime at all? Yes, it is used in relationship to crimes. Peer. Sure. Not much with peer. Jury, perhaps? Jury. Oh, yeah. Good get. A jury is a sworn body of people, jurors, convened to hear evidence, make findings of fact, and render an impartial verdict officially submitted to them by a court, or to set a penalty or judgment. Most trial juries are petite juries and consist of up to 15 people. A larger jury, known as a grand jury, has been used to investigate potential crimes and render indictments against suspects, and consists of between 16 and 23 jurors. Good stuff. Did we miss any of these recently? Because I got like a little bit more time here. I don't think we might have missed like one of these. There was Albert Speer. We got The Great Gatsby. We got a giraffe. I think we did all of this week's, but there might have been one we missed last week. Here we go. Here's one we missed. What was the random card hit? I'll go back and look at that in just a second. 8. 8 was an she. That's weird. So her and she has 4 hits, but only in this paragraph. Huh. Wife? Relation? No. I want equality. You want me to guess equality? Wait. Too late. I already did it. What do you want equality regarding? City. Yeah, there we go. It's a city. Like between the genders. Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, I see what we're talking. You're misrepresented. Women only represented 1/10 as much as men in this particular Wikipedia page. From now on, new law, every Wikipedia article must mention men and women within 2% of the same number of times. Uh, was an ancient city. Uh, in Greece. Not Greece. On the blank bank, not bank, river, couple instances of the blank of blank in blank is blank blank. North, south, east, west, fair enough. How many words after in? Uh, this here, there's 2 words. It's an 8 and a 6. After this one, there's blank is blank blank. What are those letters at the bottom of the screen? Uh, oh, are you, wait. What are we talking about? Second to last row. Oh, like down here? Let's scroll down here then. Oh, this shit. Gotcha. Is this like Sumerian or something? Africa? Could be African as well. Okay, yeah, it looks like we're in Africa. Harapan? Can't say I know that city. No. Alexandria is a little too long. In blank Africa. Blank Africa? Hmm. Was an ancient city in blank Africa. Um was was southern, northern, yeah, most likely one of those. In I'm gonna guess northern Africa, yes. Uh uh has to do with Rome, big battle. Slay. Yas. Um Big battle, man, as soon as I think of big battle, my mind always goes to like Thermopylae or something like that, even though I know it's not that. Too bad I'm gonna, if you ever only type one word, I'm gonna guess it regardless. No. Why would you give me such bad guesses like that? Was an ancient city in northern Africa on the blank coast? Not really. Timbuktu. Doesn't Timbuktu still exist? Or am I mistaken? I'm still gonna guess it. Big battle in northern Rome. Or not northern Rome, northern Africa that Rome was a part of. But it's not Alexandria. Rhymes with what your ear is made out of? Don't distract me with those weird ass backwoods riddles. Have we tried Egypt? Like it's a pretty solid chance it's got something to do with Egypt. Um, if not, it's gonna be I mean it's right up there in blank Egypt. Huh. We know it's just an ancient northern African city. Um, I looked up the name, so it's on you now. Oh God. Uh, Roman battles. I don't remember the African side of Roman cities and such that much. Yeah. I know some things about Rome, but I don't know everything about Rome. Um, Shit. Of the blank of blank in blank is blank blank. Have you seen the movie Gladiator? I mean like years ago. Yes. But that doesn't help me because I don't remember the details of that movie anyways. Arabic? Sure, I'll guess Arabic. That doesn't I mean I figured it was kind of in that region, but I don't remember all my Roman cities. They reenact a battle in the Colosseum. Again, that's not. I don't remember enough details about that movie to be able to tell you what battle they were reenacting in that Colosseum. It's not going to help. I don't remember the details. Um, I don't remember a lot of Roman stuff actually. The more I think about it, I remember the core of the Roman Empire, but let me know if you want the answer. Yeah, I will. Um, is this on my? This is my playlist, right? This is my backup playlist. Yeah, for sure. I'd be surprised if anybody had actually submitted this song. Does anybody even know who Urban Step is anymore? Was an ancient city in northern Africa. Um, is this on the Mediterranean at all? Is that how you spell Mediterranean? Yes, they just wanted me to capitalize it. Um, of the ancient Mediterranean. I know a lot more of Greek battles than I do Roman, unfortunately. Carchedon? What? What does that have to do with it? I googled it too. I wouldn't have known the answer. Carchedon. I don't. What is that? What? Sorry, I just guessed that because I figured that's what you were giving me a hint or something, but I don't actually know what that is. Tunisia? Bro, you're not. I'm not getting any closer to the answer. Tunisia. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna get this. I don't know much about Tunisia. Um, this doesn't have to do with like the Zulu or anything, right? No, surely not. I'll guess it, but no. Yeah, no, I don't know. That's probably not even the right time period. Well, might be the right time period, but no. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna get this. Everyone else has already looked it up too, it looks like, so I'm not just gonna get it on my own. Let's just tell me what's up. I guess I could give myself this hint. That helps. Carthage. Okay. Say what your ear is made out of? I wasn't really going to get anywhere with a rhymes with this, but you're talking about cartilage. I am aware of Carthage. I actually didn't know this is where Carthage was, though, because as you might know, I don't live in Europe, and so I don't know where all the cities in Europe and Northern Africa and around the Mediterranean are. Not really my strong suit, European geography. I guess right. It's technically not Europe, but like it's so close. Like if Rome conquered it, it's pretty close. Um, I only learned about Tunisia a few years ago. Tunisia is like a name that I'm aware exists. You know what I mean? There's a lot of knowledge in your life that you're like, oh yeah, when someone says it, but that's it. Now I live in Europe and I don't know about this stuff. Okay, well that makes me feel better, I suppose. Same with Carthage, right? I'm aware now, like in retrospect, yeah, the Romans did have something to do with that, didn't they? Pretty good. What time are we at? Do I have to kill a little more time? I'm going to get a haircut at like 3:30. So I've got an hour still. Khalid with the very hard-hitting questions. Have you ever heard of the butt-tickling bandit? Um, no, but I feel like someone who has that kind of moniker should probably just be in jail, right? Like forever? Here, let's go with what's a good number? Someone give me a three-digit number. What was the one the other day we couldn't get? Oh, I don't remember. Some super obscure bullshit. 372. One more for the road. 6-6. Blank 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 was in blank blank. He is a dude. Was an blank 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 was a blank blank blank. Okay. Professions one can be scientist. No. Where my ladies at? She. Sausage party today. Sultan. Nothing to do with Sultan. Um blank blank in the blank 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 blank. Let's try empire. From blank to blank. And the blank blank of blank from blank to blank. Okay, so they were in two different places. Or perhaps the country changed or something like that. Um the clueless emote was a in the blank 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 to blank. He was a half? No. Uh New people? Oh, are there? Hold on, did I miss some messages? Oh, I guess there's a couple of new messages.
What's up, Doc?
Politician. That's a safe one. Was an blank politician. So they may have been a politician during a transition of power. Let's try like America. No. Europe. City. In the city of blank. City, state, country. I don't think it's gonna have much to do with state, but maybe. In blank, I guess state as it is used in politics. The blank state. Yeah, there's a mixture actually. I'm trying to figure out what this 11 letter word is. Was an independent, perhaps? No, though there are independents mentioned. Outstanding. I'm not used to, yeah, I'm not used to Wikipedia using editorialized adjectives like that. Though there is one instance of outstanding. Prime Minister and President, both valid. President, most likely. And the blank president of blank. 10-letter country. 5 instances of Europe. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean it's in Europe, but I guess I should guess Asia real quick. Nothing in Asia, so most likely European president. Influential. Influential. I like that one. No. Was a blank 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 in the Uh, how do they spell parliament like that? Couple instances of parliament. I guess I should guess like the UK or something. England. I don't see a lot of instances of like the initials, so it's probably not UK either. Democrat. It could be. I mean, Democrat and conservative and stuff like that are all first. There's quite a few firsts. As first blank, notably capitalized. Capitalized. First, it's a 10-letter country in Europe. Soviet, yeah, we could go like Russia. There's quite a few instances of Russia. And Soviet as well. Soviet, okay, where are we at with this? Joseph Stalin, perhaps? Nope, not Stalin. Though perhaps it's spelled differently if they went for like the actual Russian spelling, not Stalin. Socialist. That's a solid guess. In the Soviet socialist, okay, so this is yeah, gotcha. Okay, who we got? Lenin, Putin, just name rattling them off. Gorbachev, Stalin, USSR, possibly. There are some USSRs mentioned. So it's not Russia. What's near Russia? There are actually quite a few Russias, but it was probably someone in the socialist bloc, though. Yeah, Kremlin. The Soviet bloc, rather. Um, where is Borat? um, was a Soviet blank blank in the blank Soviet socialist blank from blank to blank, and the blank president of blank from blank to blank. Um, it wouldn't just be like Slovakian or Ukrainian, would it? I'm trying to remember which nations. I just kind of assume everything east of Germany was Soviet during that time, so it could really be any of those countries, right? Uh, I guess I'll guess like Slovakia. I don't even know if that was spelled right. Pretty sure it was though. Mm, were the Nordic nations those three up there, Sweden, Finland, were those Sweden, Finland, Norway, were those Soviet at the time? I forget. There was that was right around where the line was. Which ones of those were and weren't? No, they weren't. Okay, so they Finland and Russia fought. Okay. Uzbekistan. I just like the name. Uzbekistan is, I think, one of my favorite stands. Is that spelled right? There's no E. Still gonna guess it. Belarusia. Is that spelled right? Turkmenistan. I think I still prefer Uzbekistan. Era. Belarus. No, still not. Era. Couple of eras. In the Soviet era. I'm just guessing stands at this point. Um, do we think it is one of them? I guess I could just guess all of them. Turkmenistan. I don't think that's how that's spelled. Oh, no, it actually is how it's spelled. Go me. Not Turkmenistan. Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan. Come on, tell me to capitalize it. Yeah. Azerbaijan. That's not going to help me. Anybody know anything about leaders of the Socialist Party of Azerbaijan? We're just doing geography over and over again and getting slowly closer to Golgi until eventually she's gonna know just based on, like, it's just gonna be like down the street. Like, please don't dox me. I will be no more help. I never studied any leaders of these countries. Yeah, I don't know how the fuck I am possibly going to know who this is unless they happen to also be famous for another reason outside of their own country. Um, we're gonna be partying at Golgi's. As long as you're paying for the flight, I get that kind of money. Oh, yes. Does anybody know of a man with middle name Oglu? Alirza, of course. Yeah. Alirza. I don't have space for y'all. I'll sleep on the floor. I ain't got room here. Well, actually, no, I've hosted people before. Not that anybody wants to come to Florida. Good lord. Although weather's nice here now. We got weather and we got Disney. That's why you come to Florida. And I guess we have some beaches too, but like this time of year probably don't want to go to the beach. Yeah. Yeah, I don't suppose you've studied up on Azerbaijani history at all, Dex. Do you know of any Soviet Azerbaijani leaders? You'd think I got floor space in my student apartment. No, you're so right, actually, though. Do you think this dude did anything with oil? There's a solid chance. Um, like I know names for Soviet leaders. Yeah, we already went for Stalin. Didn't work out. Uh, I don't know. Let's just guess some random kind of Middle Eastern names. Vaguely, that's a Saudi Arabia leader here. Guess oil then? Has something to do with oil. Rashid actually wasn't a bad guess then. In his biography, he wrote a. That's not how you spell biography. It's also not gonna work. Biography. Yeah. Lenin, Stalin, Gorbachev, Putin. Yep, I've gone through all those already. Azerbaijan might as well be Narnia. Aslan? Is that you? Nope, no Aslan. I've never heard of the dude like ever. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all. I this is probably a give up kind of one. This is probably a give up kind of one. I don't. Mm-mm. Nope. Aliyev? Is that actually a guess or did you look that one up? Haydar Aliyev. Never heard of him. The most common is over 200 guesses. Very cool. I do not believe for even a single sec. Well, I guess accuracy isn't how many people solved it. Accuracy is the percentage of like good guesses, I think. Right? About 16 minutes is how long it took the average person to give up. Azerbaijani. No wonder I couldn't figure out the 11-letter word before politician that used a vowel. It's fucking Azerbaijani. Nope, not seconds, minutes. How much time do we have? 2:43. Now I've got a couple chores I gotta do before I head out, and I'm gonna be walking to the hair salon, so you'll need like 15, 20 minutes to do that. Ain't got time for another 15-minute. All right, let's turn off song requests. Thanks everyone for stopping by, though. That was a pretty active stream for it being Blueprints. Usually my Blueprints streams are dead in the fucking water. Yeah, walking because exercise or something. Imagine. It's an easy one. I picked it because it's non-geo and super easy. Too late. Too late. Gamers don't walk. Gamers roll around in their gamer chairs. I roll around my house like this the whole way, everywhere. All right. Close out of these. I got like 1 or 2 minutes here to chat, but otherwise I'm gonna head out soon. What are we who's streaming right now? Who'll be streaming? Let's see. We've got Queen, but she's doing like working stuff. Lazy Turtle streaming Risk of Rain. Mage Master streaming Fallout Anniversary Edition. Okay. And then let me go peek the blueprints category as well. You guys can peek behind the curtain here. Oh, surprising number of people streaming blueprints right now, although it's not that many channels, it's more like a lot of viewers. Oh, wait, is Crix streaming right now? I saw him in chat a few minutes ago. Him or her or them or alrighty. Crix. How do you spell that? Cute. Does that actually get me there? Why is it a different... Huh. What's up with that? Ectoplasmacris. Okay. Who's this person? Oh, this is Crix. I see. What are we playing? Oh shit, we're playing a puzzle game. Alright, I'm down. Yeah. We'll raid this. All right. Yeah, The Witness. Witness is a great game, by the way. You should play it. Slash raid ectoplasma peace. We're off. I will see you guys tomorrow. See you guys on YouTube tomorrow as well. How was our YouTube today? Our YouTube was pretty good today. Nice. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna get out of here. Peace.
I wanna run with you in the